Alright. So, I recently finished streaming the entire Final Fantasy XIII trilogy. That's Final Fantasy XIII, Final Fantasy XIII 2, and Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. And I figured I would do a tier list on the characters. And this trilogy. It's a trilogy. It's 3 games. You would think they would have quite the catalog of characters to draw from. Even though you see all this right here, this is actually pretty slim pickings if you've played these games before. And as you can see from my tiers, I have the bottom is who, and they were around. I remember their face. They at least have a cool design. They had a personality. They had a story arc. I actually like the character, and Bakelina, and so it's pretty obvious. Chocolina goes in Bakelina. Fucking love her. And you know what? I'll put Choco Chick up there too, because it's revealed that they are one and the same. And the Choco Chick is adorable. I mean, look at it. Look at her. All right, all right. So, should we start off with who? Fucking this owl from Final Fantasy XIII made like one appearance. Lightning in crystal form? Are you fucking kidding me? Why is this even here? Uh, let's see. Any other who's? Oh, wait. There's this friend of Snow's, and this friend of Snow's. Man, fuck these two. They don't do shit. Uh, this is Godot or Godot. He sucks ass. But at least I remember him. He was around, but I hate him. Fuck this guy. Let's see. LeBro. She was around. I like her more than Godot. And let's see. I'll put Bartholomew ahead of Godot because he was actually a good father. I'll put Nora there too. Because they were good. They loved their son. Where's Nora? There she is. I'll put Nora ahead of the father because she sacrificed herself for her son. Let's see. Oh. This Bunavelza. I guess he was around. He was an overall presence, hanging over Lightning Returns, but they didn't really do much. He just showed up at the end and was like, ah! I didn't even like his design. He doesn't get to be in the cool design category. Oh, Amodar. Amodar. He was around. You know what? These two, they're inoffensive, so Godot goes behind them. Rigdia. Rigdia. You were around. You see what I'm talking about with Final Fantasy XIII? They were around. Let's see. Snow. He had a personality, but I hate him. He's so annoying. Hope is right. Hope is gonna be at the bottom of this. He had a personality list. If only I could put him in who, but he's Hope. Sid. He had a cool design. Yagrosh had a cool design. Jill Nabat had a cool design. I like those three. And oh, you know what? Odin as the white chocobo in Lightning Returns. I might have to put him in Bicolina. I just love. Maybe I just like chocobos. All right, all right. Yeah, let's. I think the Eidolons, they all go in cool design. I like all of them. And that one cutscene in Final Fantasy XIII really endears you to them. And I have to put Dodge here because he doesn't have a personality. But he's adorable, so he gets to be at the top. I said he gets to be at the top. Sid, get the fuck out of here. Bartandalus before he's Bartandalus. Gallant Disley. He was around. I'll say he was around. Whatever. You see him more as Bartangulus than as Daisley. Let's see. Noel, you know what? For all his faults, I like him. Mog, fucking love Mog. I'll put Mog here. Because, like, Mog's adorable. And, like, he serves the utility in, yeah, I guess I should have talked about them more. Yeah, so, like, Mog has nice personality. He's really cute. I love cute stuff. Served a function was Sarah's weapons, and at the end of Lightning Returns, he was a shop. He sold you your X potions. Noel, he's just a trustworthy guy. He's a good guy. He's a little too hung up on Yule for my taste, but like, you know, he could hold his own in battle. And he was like, he wasn't annoying about it. He was just like, I have a mission and this is what I'm gonna do. Snow, fucking annoying as hell with his endless optimism and thinking he could punch his way through all his problems. Especially the story of Final Fantasy XIII, where everyone is an idiot. And because everyone's like, they have no goal. They're just like, they're given their focus from the whatever the fuck they're called, and they're like, no, we're gonna fight this. How are we gonna fight it? I don't know. We're just gonna keep living. And that's like, that's the whole thing driving the story. Them just moving on with no purpose. It's so stupid. The story of Final Fantasy XIII sucks ass, as does the gameplay. That's a bad game. I don't care what anybody says. Final Fantasy XIII is a bad game. Hope, oh my god, you whiny little bitch. Like, all he does is cry about how he can't handle anything. I know your mom died. That's an awful tragedy. But like, that's his whole character. He has nothing else going for him. In 13-2, he's just like, he's just around. He would be in They Were Around. And then in Lightning Returns, he's a glorified shopkeeper. And like, the fact that his avatar is actually Buenavelza, I'm like, wow, fucking great. It's not like you didn't tell us that at the beginning of the story. Who cares? I hate these two. Vanille, she goes up and down for me. Because, like, sometimes she's like, oh, she's, like, cute. And then sometimes she actually has, like, good calls on judgment. She's, like, a little more mature than she leads on just because she's a very wholesome person. But sometimes she's dumb as hell. Like at the end of Lightning Returns, where she got taken in by a cult and was like, wait, you mean they weren't telling me the truth this whole time? Oh my god, what a fucking surprise. So I'm a little torn on Vanille. Do I like her? She has a story arc, so she would definitely fit in here. But now it's like, I need to decide whether I actually like her. Maybe she would be like at the end of I Like Them, or at the beginning of It Has a Story arc. Lumina has a personality. That is her that's literally what her character is. She is personality. She's the personality, the part of Lightning's personality that she threw away when their parents passed away and she had to get strong to raise Sarah. So Lumina will be at the top of had a personality because that is literally all she is. She is a personality. Yule, you know what? She was around. She was just a plot device. She didn't do much. She was just monotone girl. Her outfit wasn't that cool. All she was a driving force for Caius and Noel. You know what, Caius? I actually like him. I like Caius. He's a boss bitch. And he knew exactly what he wanted. And then he redeems himself at the end of Lightning Returns, where he lets Noel have a Yule to live on with while he goes on to be the god of the dead, along with the other Yules. That was real cool of him. And he can turn into Bahamut. That's awesome. Oh, I can't remember her face. She's the girl that she's the one that betrays Hope and tries to kill them. So she has a story arc. We'll put her as she has a story arc. Because she's one of the most memorable parts of 13-2's story. That shit was so confusing, but you remember her betraying you. Alright, Sarah had a personality. Like, I don't know what else to say. No, she has story arc. Like, you know, she was the main character because Lightning was off doing more important stuff in 13-2. Like, if you could have had Lightning, they would have given you Lightning. Yeah. She's so inoffensive, and then Lightning Return. In both 13 and Lightning Return, she's just a plot point. She's the MacGuffin that Lightning's after. And then 13-2, she's like the most bland main character ever. Alright. I mean, come on. Saz, he's my old man spirit animal. Him being all curmudgeonly and being the only one with any logic in the story of 13, I'm like, yes, Saz, yes! When I was younger and I played 13, I was like, I didn't care about Saz. I was like, alright, older man, he's got a chocobo in his afro, that's cool, I guess. I didn't use him in my party, because I used all the girls. But, yeah, experiencing the story again, I was like, yes, everyone, why aren't you listening to Saz? He's the only one making salient points right now. He's like, hey guys, this is crazy trying to fight gods. You know, maybe we should, like, figure out a plan and, like, you know, move about this logically. I need to save my son. Nobody listens to him. All right. This is the real struggle right now, because obviously, these two. Okay, I don't know if it's obvious from a lot of other people that I actually like Lightning, but I'm putting Fang and actually like, and I think most people would agree with me. But I need to decide whether I like Lightning or Fang more. I feel like Lightning gets an edge because she has been the main character through the whole trilogy, including 13-2. And, like, therefore, she gets more character development. But then Fang is, like, she's all reliable. Whenever she's around, you're like, hell yeah. Come on, Fang, let's party. She's a great party member. In 13, in Lightning Returns, she's a great guest to help you out. Her laid-back personality is pretty cool. She's Australian. Oh. But then Lightning, she's got her whole story arc with being closed off and learning how to open herself up. And then, like, the way she talks to people in Lightning Returns, she's kind of got that Saz energy where she's, like, kind of blunt and is just like, hey, get your shit together. You're being stupid. Come on, let's get this done. And, like, just her style in Lightning Returns, with some of the garbs are ugly as hell, but her default garb, along with her ultimate weapon at the end of 13, Lightning Returns, oh my god, that is peak design for me. So you know what? I think Lightning's place actually does belong in. I actually like her. She's not quite in Bakelina tier, but I do really like. Surprisingly, I think a lot of people got sick of Lightning because, you know, she was the main character of a trilogy that people weren't so hot on, and Square Enix, they just forced her down your throat. Every new game had to have Lightning on the cover. They did like a Uniqlo, or no, they did a, I think, Louis Vuitton collaboration with Lightning. Like, everything was Lightning because, like, you know, it's how they got around developing at higher fidelity. Like, they couldn't keep cranking out new ideas and games at the pace they could, so they're like, all right, we're just gonna make the Final Fantasy XIII trilogy so we can keep reusing these assets. So they're like, let's go all in on Lightning. We really need people to love this trilogy. So I think people just got sick of her. But you know what? If you actually experience the story all the way through, she's not that bad. She's like, I feel like she's not the most. She's pretty inoffensive, and yeah, she does get some nice character development by the end of Lightning Returns. So, yeah, I guess there you have it. I mean, I didn't talk about these three, but, like, you know, Chocobo Chick, super cute. That's all you need from me. Just really cute. Odin as the savior. I mean, like, he's got everything. He healed you. He attacked elemental weaknesses and made you travel across the wildlands at fast as hell. I loved him. You could fly with him. Like, I felt empty when I was traveling without Odin. I loved him. I loved him. He was my buddy. I want him in every game. I want that Odin Chocobo in every game. And Chocolina. I mean, some people might find her personality annoying, but like, I think she's so like, she just brings light to you, and I think that also is helped by the dark and sad atmosphere of Lightning Returns. Everyone knows the end of the world is here. No one can die. Everyone's depressed, and Chocolina is just like coming in like a ray of sunshine, bringing your day up. And the fact that she's actually the Chocobo chick, so she's like been with you this whole time. Oh. The way she greets you, like you've been lifelong friends, which to her kind of seems like it, because like she's a Chocobo chick, and like in 13.2 when she's introduced, you're like traveling through all these different time periods, and she's seeing you everywhere. Yeah, she's just the best bro. She's Brocolina. All right, so let me know if you have any differing opinions, but this is my tier list. And I'm really sad that I had to put Snow and Hope and had a personality this high on the list, but like, unfortunately they had personalities. But I hate them. Fuck them. I actually like Yagrush better than them just because I like his design better. Alright. So with that, thanks for watching. Bye.